Hey guys, this is Shane and welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. Today, I'm going to talk about what are your options when you're trying to sell an incomplete set of books. And my case point of this, my exemplar, is something I just bought. I just bought 6 of this, some Star Wars books, okay? There's 6 of them. You can tell they all kind of look the same. They're in a set. And it's part of this Fate of the Jedi series. I paid $1 each for these, so I've only got $6 in them. There was a 7th one, but it was water damaged, so I didn't buy it. These are, if you look at these are first edition, first prints. We stated first edition, full number lines. So I've got first edition, first prints. Now, I'm gonna pop up some stuff on the screen here to show you. Complete sets of these, there's 9 in this series. I'm seeing sell anywhere from $165 to $215, so that's in that $18 to $25 range per copy for all 9 of them. So what, I have an incomplete set and I'm seeing for maybe 6 of them, I can get maybe 75, 80, 85, maybe $90. So it's down, you know, it's less than that. So what are my options? Obviously I would like to have the complete set, but I don't in this case. And in general, I will say, if you haven't experienced this, when you have a complete set of books of a series or a, you know, whatever it is, it often can command, you can often get a complete set multiplier. You can get more for having them all. Sometimes it can be dramatic. If you have a set of books and you're missing one, sometimes it can cut the what you can sell it for in half. It's crazy, right? But in this case, there's 9, I have 6. What are my options? They're incomplete. Option 1 is just to sell as is. I can sell the 6. Maybe it's a quick flip. If I can get $80, $90 for them, that's pretty good. That's getting on the order of $15 each. Another option, and I've seen some individuals of this sell in that $15 to $18 range. I could break them up and sell them individually. Or a third option is that if I could score the ones I'm missing cheap enough, you know, $5. I've seen some copies I'll put up that are only like $5, but it's unclear whether those are first edition, first prints. And I'd like to have a full set of first edition, first prints. But those are my 3 options. Sell as is, all of them just as it's a lot of an incomplete set lot. I can break them apart individually, or I can try to get the other 3 I'm missing to get a complete set and get that multiplier. The answer for you, if you're in this situation, is it's always going to depend on the value of the individual books and the value of them together, right? This particular case, I don't think I'm going to sell them individually. I don't think that what I can make on them individually is worth all the extra listings and all the different sales that might stretch out over a longer period of time to make maybe $15 extra, maybe exactly the same as just selling them as they are. I think my options here to maximize my profit are either just to sell they are as they are, or if I could score the ones I'm missing for just a few bucks, maybe another 10, 15 bucks, maybe even 20 bucks, I can maybe get a multiplier that instead of selling these things for 90, I might get 180 or 200 for them, right? Especially if all of them are first editions. So I'll do a little more research on these. I'm going to see if I can find the single copies I'm missing, if they are first editions, if I can score some of those cheaper, because I've seen some of them. I've seen some individual copies sell for $15. I've seen some individual copies sell for $30, $40. I've seen some individual copies sell for $5. And again, it's unclear. I'm making sure they're hardback and they're first edition, first prints to do what I'm trying to do here. But I'm going to do a little more research on that. If that looks like I'm not going to pay $20 each, it just eats into any of that profit, extra profit I can make, right? So if I can't do that, if it doesn't look like that it's readily available or it's too hard, I'm just going to sell these as are. 6 of the 9. If I can get $75 to $90, I've only got $6 in it. It's a quick flip. They're all first editions. I'll just take that and run, right? But in general, if you're trying to do this, that's the 3 things for you to think about. Is can I complete the set And then should I complete it, right? Or just sell the number I have, or just break them apart and sell them individually because there's people that are trying to fill in their copies, right? I've had other books. I had some Bible concordance, the concordance type Bibles, different New Testament, Old Testament books, that instead of selling as an incomplete set, I broke them apart, sold them individually. It was great. I actually made more off of them than I would have selling them as an incomplete lotted set. So it's just going to depend, but I at least this got me thinking about the video of your mindset, what to do. And hopefully it's a good example. It's kind of what the thought process I'm going through. And I think my final comment would be, when I'm in a store, it's something that my eye automatically triggers on as well. If you see a lot of books, it could be 5, 6, 10, whatever, and they're clearly in a set, it's easy for your eye to pick that up, right? And when you see these things that are common, automatically be thinking, book lots or book sets, how can I put these together? Is it worth it? Especially if you're getting them all at a really good price. So that's something just to trigger your eye, and it works for me. And if I'm scanning it, it's trying to separate that wheat from the chaff, right? And there's all this stuff in the store, and it's like, what can you zone in on, to like get that winner? And that's one thing I look for, that my eye instantly picks up, is if there's a lot of something that's the same or it's a series, you can pick up on it. So that's it. That's my option. The 3 options I see when you have incomplete sets: complete it, if you should, sell them individually, or just sell them as is. And it's in general, it is good if you have all of them. You can often expect a bonus for having them all. You can sell it at a higher price. So, but then again, you do this long enough, you'll run across something that you can break it up individually. And that's something I think you have to separate being a book lover and a book seller. Sometimes you have to say, hey, if I'm a book lover, it's really, really, really hard for me to break these sets apart. But as a book seller, and I'm just trying to maximize my profit, then breaking them apart may make sense. And sometimes you have to break that apart. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I just saw these. I had them as a set, and it made me think about it. Hey, if you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. Look forward to your comments and things that you've had on this kind of scenario, that's, experiences you've had with this. And if you hadn't subscribed, do it. Your likes and your comments, it feeds that YouTube engine and makes things, the channel just keeps growing. And if you guys keep watching and you like it, I'll keep doing this, and we'll see what happens. So that's it. Remember, see cool, buy cool, and then you always have to list it so you can sell it. So talk to you soon.